Hello, everyone. How are you? Back on for some more readings. And then we will talk about, we're going to talk about a couple of different things today, but mostly readings. So links, the pay links for donations or tips are all in the link tree. So just go ahead and follow Linktree. It's a lot easier. It's got my Cash App, my PayPal, my Venmo, Instagram, Facebook, social links. So please follow me on all of those, or the ones you are part of, if I resonate with you. Just sage and just to clean up the air, clean up the ethers around us. Open up a good channel. All right. How's everybody doing? Charlene, how are you? I'm good. I'll try to look at the big monitor because I always do that. It looks like I'm looking way away from everything. What's up, William Costa? How you doing? Hello, Mandy. Kathy, good to see you again, as usual. Leanne, how are you, Leanne? I'm good. I'm going to try something out, guys, so it might screw something up, but we'll see. Oh, maybe not. I think I have to have that set up first. I was going to try and play a little background music, but I don't know if I want to attempt that. What's up, Sharon? How you doing? I woke up. That's funny you showed up because, those crystal balls or those disco balls you sent us. I woke up to seeing those on the ceiling because it's in my window. I was like, it reminded me of Sharon. 96 outside. Yeah, it's about that here. In Utah, it's like it's been high 90s all month. All summer, really. Yeah, we always remember you that every time that I see those rainbow sparkles on the refracting onto the wall. Southern, yeah, I'm like thinking, oh God, how is it in like Texas and the South? Because I know it gets muggy there. I am very blessed myself, Mr. William Costa. Sending you some love as well. Global drumming gathering. Uh-oh. Be careful. Don't be getting naked and dancing around the fire. Maybe that's what you should do. All about liberation, right? Liberating yourself and others, or showing them how to do it. Of course. So I did pull a card for all of us before the live stream. I will show it at the end of the end of this session. We've got a couple things coming up. It'll be really fun. Start to create some online retreats as well as some physical retreats. So be on the lookout for those. And as well, if you need a reading, go to psychicshaman333.com. If you'd like a personal reading, a private reading, we can really get into it and talk for a while. I'm a psychic medium, psychic, clairvoyant, clairaudient, clairsentient, empath. I utilize all of it. Some I'm better at than others, or that I think I'm better at than others. Maybe some are a little easier than others, but. Oh, this person, Michelle Santos. You had to just go, and of course, we always got to have a little bit of a hiccup in the good energy, don't we? Go in peace. Fake account, Michelle Santos. And whoever's waiting in the wings to come up on the next comments. Anyway, so we're going to shuffle some cards, but I do have a card of the day for everybody. Message at the end of the show. Adios. You taking? Yeah, adios to that one. Yes. The spammers are terrible. And if you like if you've been watching me, please go leave me a rating if you haven't already. You can only leave one, but I'm getting like just totally inundated with spammers reviews. They're leaving in my reviews like go to Dr. So-and-so, like an ad. So they're spamming it. And I don't know if Facebook's taking it off, but they're still doing it. So if you can leave a rating or a review, please do. I would appreciate it. Just go to my page, find the reviews where it says reviews tab, and then just click in there and you should be able to leave stars and a review. I would appreciate it. William Costa, go to my link tree and it has all my pay links in it. So let me put up my link tree here real quick. Right there. And it's scrolling across the bottom as well, brother. Let me grab my phone real quick. Do you have my phone? Or is it close to you? Thank you. All right, I'm back. I think we're good. Okay, so anyway, if you'd like to leave a donation for a 3-card reading, please just go to my link tree. It's got all the pay links in there. Excuse me. And we can do 3 cards. Today we're going to be doing, yeah, spam, spam, spam. That's right. There we go. Thank you, Dominic. Appreciate you, brother. Thank you very much. Yes, this is the link to the for reviews. If you could do that, I would really appreciate it. If you can't, you can't really get rid of them. You just got to do what you can do. Spam filter. Yeah, I have some spam filters up, and I'm just learning to use them right now. I just don't want to block too many people out that aren't spam. But yeah, Gil, if you have any suggestions, please let me know. Because I have been looking into that and I've been working with it, but I'm scratching the surface as far as the filters and how to set them up. All right. Well, let's do some 1-card readings then, personal. Who wants a reading? We'll just do some 1 cards until we get a donation, or if we get a donation, but until then, we'll just keep reading. Oh, yeah, The Life of Brian. I love that. I love Monty Python. Yes, Mary Heaven. I like that name, Mary. All right, Kathy, I'll pull you one too next, okay? So Mary Heaven first. Do you have a question, Mary, or are we just doing a message of the day? What up, Nikki? Yeah, you did get me this time. Nikki, so mysterious. Little secret squirrel. Oh, did you? Okay, Michelle, I will get to you next then. And then I'll get Kathy. All right, so you got South, abundance. I feel like there's movement or some kind of movement you need to do or take, like a change or some type of a pivot here to find that abundance you're looking for. You may not even be thinking about it right now, but I feel like that is something that's kind of a goal. That has been a goal, is to kind of find that financial security. So finding that your way, or going in the way that you need to, migrating in the way you need to migrate, like the penguins do. They always migrate to warmer climates, right? Or moderate for themselves. It's really about like kind of moving toward that success, moving toward what you want. And that's where you'll find success if you give it enough consistency and time. Work. All right. Let's see here. Michelle Thompson first. Thank you for the $10, Michelle. I see it right here. It just came up on a notification. Thank you. And then Kathy next. All right, Michelle, this one's for you. Do you have a question? What kind of auction? It's not an auction, brother. No auction. Why did I get put in an auction? Did somebody share me in an auction place? Because that wasn't my intention. I'm sorry about that if that happened. Okay, nothing in particular. All right. Ooh, my computer is running so much better. It's kind of nice. All right, you first got Lodge. So a lot of meeting or talking or trying to figure some things out. This looks like figuring your way out of issues, but also figuring your way into more forward movement within you, like something you want to do or your own aspirations, your goals. So a lot of it feels like meeting or advice coming to you. Be careful that you're letting people, not letting people plant too many negative seeds, because I feel like you are, in a sense, you're a visionary. Visionary is a dreamer. You have to dream it to make it happen. That's why we have everything we do, because it was dreamt first. So I feel like kind of going back. You got the lower world card, the past card. So kind of going back to where you started. Like it feels like, or going back to what your original ideas were and staying simple with it, then expanding. But I feel like things need to be kind of brought in. So if this is just energy or love or business or work, I feel like you've fractal or spread yourself out a lot. So you need to kind of go back to where you feel centered again. And that can take some inner work, some meditation. We'll do it. Just basically contemplation. Going back to the past to where you felt most balanced and finding that feeling again. It's not something that you always have. I mean, it's always within you if you're willing to access it, but you have to have the key to open it. So it's really about kind of changing your perspective a little bit, but really looking back into the past as what has worked for me and what hasn't. Like learning from your own experience. Sometimes we can get kind of in automatic mode, right? Or autopilot, I would say, and we just kind of forget about the things that seem simple but are very important. And I think reflection right now is very important to you. You got four-legged, kind of enduring like this storm, or enduring that kind of dark night of the soul type of energy that kind of brings you to this place of, I don't want to deal with this. I don't want to deal with any past issues. But it's important that you do look back on the past. It's important that you do look and reference it, like learn from it. There's some wisdom there that can be used now. So whatever it is you've kind of left behind for a little while, I feel like it's coming back into the picture. So this seems like a goal or some type of pursuit of something. I would say more kind of self-development, but this could be a business. This could be developing yourself as a person and kind of really reaching levels you've never reached before. And that's where I'm seeing what the outcome of this is if you can understand that you can endure this, you will. Any kind of dark energy that's coming at you or negative past memories, understand you can overcome all this stuff, and it's actually bringing you success if you can endure it and get through it and learn how to add more pieces of happiness to your life, more passion to your life. You're utilizing your mind to think about new growth, new creation, new experience, instead of looking too much back on the past, which it's important to look on the past. It's important to reflect. That way you can kind of reset. That's where I feel like you're at right now. But don't live there. Like, we can get really overly nostalgic sometimes, and I do the same thing. Norma has to tell me all the time, "You nostalgic stuff." She doesn't even, she's more polite than that. But anyway, so that is your reading. You know, if you can kind of endure this like next dark phase, don't look at it as a bad thing. Look at it as you're taking a course in overcoming a lot of negativity that you've had before. A lot of this is going to be shedding a lot of emotional and mental burdens. So, and this seems to be like this, like I said, it seems to be connected to some type of a self-improvement, but I see like business tied to it as well. What's up? Who's that? Was that the baby that opened the door? Thank you very much, Michelle. Do I have any crystals? She's letting me, producing me right now. All right, spiritual what?
Spiritual basalt.
Basalt.
Like astral travel, you can do one.
Okay.
Sorry, guys. A wild animal.
A wild animal. Thank you, Sammy, for sharing. Somebody left me a little angry. Well, can't please them all. I'm not going to try to. You're very welcome, Michelle. I hope that resonated. All right. We're going to do Kathy next. Those who would like to leave a tip, we can do a 3-card reading like we just did for Michelle. Thank you again for that $10 tip, Michelle. Oh, you guys should check these out. They are for sale, but we made incense burners. Let me see if I can show you. There we go. They're very cool. I'm very, very happy with these, how they turned out. But these are $10 a piece. I think if you buy them in a set of 5, they're $40. So anyway, then there's another one right here. These are awesome. I love. It's the blue, green screen because it's green. Sorry. There's a picture of it on my page. They turned out really good, and we made a crystal grid board as well. We have that in here. Yep, right there. Yeah, it's going to be kind of see-through. We haven't painted the top yet, but pretty cool. I'm liking it. Yeah, I just showed it. All right. So next, let me see. Let me get Kathy real quick, and then we'll get to William because I noticed that William just sent me a $5 tip. Thank you, William. Appreciate you, man. Kathy, do you have a question, or are we just doing a card of the day? Are you still there? Not yet, Nikki, but I'm sure I will. I'm sure you did, and it just takes a minute. Hello, Misty. Yeah, let me okay, there we go. Card of the day. You got upper world, future. So planning, I feel like this is where Spirit's trying to tell you to kind of plan your next move. Don't get too caught in the future and anxious over it, but I feel like it is something you want to focus more on where you're going and what you want. I feel like you have a pretty good grasp on that, but it's important to kind of keep that blood flowing through you, right? That life force. So maybe I don't know if it's planning a vacation, or feel like you're planning something, or something's coming close. It looks like trips or some type of a how do I say that? Like, I feel like adventure, a lot of adventure coming up in your life. If you utilize and tap into that, do it while you're crocheting. That's when you're in deep thought, right? Allow those visions to come through. help, and then write things down that are good ideas to you. Like write them down on paper. They may be great ideas when you first look at them, and then you might look at them, a couple days later and like, eh. But really, write down all the ideas you have. Are you writing something? Are you creating? Feel like you're creating something. But pay attention to the future. It will help you. It'll lead you in the right direction. It's basically just following your path, knowing that you have that. What you have within you, what you're here for. Yes, thank you, William, for the $5. I appreciate it. Let's see here. I'm getting some, but I'm not sure who it is. Hold on a second. Shelly Haynes. Nikki, where did you leave that donation? Did you leave it on? I think the only one I don't get an immediate notification from is on the phone is Cash App. Going to be able to travel in a journal. Okay, that's sweet. Yep. So keep that there. That's your goal. And it's a goal that will continue because I feel like there's a lot of places you want to see. So I'm connecting with you. That's because you're here every time I'm alive, usually, other than a week when you run spend time with your family and friends for your birthday, which you should have. And you don't have to be here, and you are here anyway. So I'm very grateful for you. PayPal's acting up. Okay, you can go to Cash App. Just go to my link tree, Nikki. Just scrolling at the bottom. Can you see it? It's in comments too. That should take all the PayPal. You can do it through Messenger as well if you have Messenger Pay set up or Facebook Pay set up. It's a personal account, not my business account. Just go to the Aaron Fowler profile page. Oh, there we go. The link tree will show all that too. No face. Oh yeah, I forgot about Facebook. Yeah, it's pretty weird on Facebook. See the link right here? I'm going to show you right now. I'll just put it up on the screen. Can you see that? Hello, Brianna. How are you? Still trying to PayPal. All right. Well, she's doing that. Let's get to. Damn it. Lost it. I lost it. Shelly Haynes. Nice, Kathy. That's good. Shelly Haynes, where are you? There she is. How are you doing, Shelly? Thank you. Thank you for the $10 tip. Hello, Billy Joe. Shield Nova, hello. All is well, yes. Gratitude for life. Very nice, Brianna. That's good. Very cool. All right, Shelly, do you have a question or something you want me to focus on? Did you have a question? Not really? Okay, just a general. Well, thank you for the donation. So here we go. Ooh, powerful cards. First card, your bones for casting. The divination card. This is about reading between the lines, understanding that you maybe not all is seen yet and what you want to see or what you're looking at. This could be maybe you feel like you're kind of in the wrong connection with somebody. It may not be a romantic connection, maybe just a friend or family member. But it feels like something, like a connection you're just, or something that you're just not sitting right with you. Could just be generally just something that's not sitting right, and it hasn't since the day it came into your purview. And really utilizing your eye, really giving it time and waiting to see what happens. All will be all right. Rattle is next. So I feel like there are some like negativity. It's more kind of empathic energy. It's emotional energy. It may not be somebody talking to you, but I feel like it's more of empathic than it is actual physical face-to-face. It feels like kind of a lot of chaotic emotional energy. So ups and downs, like a lot of bipolar stuff going on. Understand a lot of that is not your energy. The rattle represents dispersing that. So raising that vibration to kind of just blow it out of there, to get rid of it. You just, as you raise your vibration, you higher, that power gets, higher within you and stronger, and we'll get rid of a lot of that or all of it. And then plant medicine. See, I feel like there's still, this is the truth card. So there's still something, I feel like it's not sitting well with you. And if it doesn't feel right and hasn't felt right ever, it's probably off. There's probably something off there. But the cards are telling you, or Spirit's telling you, really wait for it to be revealed. Observe more before taking any action. And thank you, Shelley, so much. On the website, okay, you see the link tree? Oh, we don't have the link tree in there? Yeah, see that at the bottom? It's here, write this down, Nikki. So it's link, or LINKR, KTR, sorry, LINKTR.ee/psychic shaman 333. It's right here on the screen. I don't know. If you're on your phone, it's going to be hard to see. But can a shaman find missing people? Yeah, they can help. They, really, it's not like the movies where they just track them all down. I mean, sometimes that happens, but a lot of it's with the help of, law enforcement, good investigation. But that can be a good help. Okay, yeah, I understand, Shelley. Yeah, that makes sense as to what I was seeing and what the cards were showing. Okay, looks like we got some other donations. Sorry, William, I will get to you next, dude. William next. Then Nikki. Nikki, I see it. Thank you for the $5. Thank you very much. All right, William, where are you, buddy? I'm doing great. Jeannie, how are you? Jeannie Eckert? William Costa, you still there, man? This one's for you, brother. You seeing him yet? Okay, William Costa, hopefully you'll go back and I'll leave this on replay. Hello, Sherry Aldia. Nice to connect with you as well. Thank you for being here. All right, this one's for William Costa because I think I skipped him once. So, William, I don't know what your question was, but I do see medicine shield, protection. It's time to really, when you're doing your meditations, or if you are doing meditations, imagine putting kind of a bubble around you of protection. I feel like there are some, because you're kind of opening up more to your own connection with the all, right? I feel like you're more vulnerable to some psychic attacks, right? So a lot of mental attacks. Just be careful, set up those shields. I feel like you've already kind of done something, whether it's saging or cleansing. This is in the past position, so it's telling me you've already kind of set that up, but keep that up. Follow where you flow, where you feel good energy coming from. That's where you want to stay. Not where, I feel like at this point you don't want to kind of completely connect too much to somebody that's kind of at a lower vibration. Even if you're trying to help, don't get too connected, right? The conch shell calling. This one is about really having a calling to do something. I think that's what makes it hard is, over connecting. You have a calling to be a healer. You are a healer. You are a seer. And I feel like that's coming up more and more in your mind. There's a reason for that. That's a message from your higher soul, your higher mind, your higher spirit. And then the flute expression. So expressing yourself, doing it, being who you are, dressing who you are, it's kind of an identity thing, but it isn't. It's really kind of immersing yourself into your work. And I feel like as you do that and you express yourself and not worried about what other people think about it, other than people that are giving constructive criticism that will help, and that's why we're staying in that kind of good vibe with good people, not working on people that don't want to be healed. And this could just be, you may not do this as a profession, but I feel like you are a very powerful healer. You're very good with your hands and energy coming, like I'm seeing energy coming out of your fingers, your fingertips. So that was for William Costa. Thank you, William, for the $5. And I will let you know or send you a message if I can. Well, if I can find you from here, but maybe. That was about 30 minutes or 29 minutes. So. All right. Nikki is next. Nikki, do you have a question? Nikki, did she have to leave too? I think that's it. Let's see, Nikki. Nikki, are you here still? Nikki, are you with me? Oh, that sounds like a good lyric. Oh, there we go. All right, buddy. You check it like 29 after this video. I left you a reading, William. So yes, and I made sure that I let you know that it was yours. Because I know I think I skipped you once. Sorry about that. Now I'm waiting for Nikki, and I don't know if she's back on here. All right, let's see. So we're just going to do Nikki's just general, I guess. But she asked the question. And Nikki, you are at like 35 minutes for replay. All right. This one is for Nikki. Thank you for the $5, Nikki. There she is. Just let spirit guide. Okay. Cash App is Psychic Shaman 333. It's a little $sign thing on it. The Cash App symbol. Okay. Back to work, Nikki. Feels like you're okay. So I know last time we talked and told you to kind of slow down and kind of set your roots. This week, you're being told to really kind of look into the future and start planning. So there might be a new project or something you're working on. I don't know. Time for planning, time to look in the future. Like I was just telling Kathy, there's some things you want to do. Not only career, though. I mean, I feel like there's more than that. I think some of this is fun as well, or adventure as well. So looking into the future, paying attention to what you're being shown and plan accordingly from that. What your higher self is showing you. Trust yourself. Trust yourself. You're a very good planner. You can see something way out there and then plan backwards from there, back to where you're at, if that makes any sense. Let's see here. Fire, next card, passion, utilizing your creativity, tempering your fire, keeping it tempered, but keeping that passion. You have a lot of drive right now. Don't let all these other distractions kind of get you, whether it's being kind of attacked by like negative seeds of energy or negative thoughts or words coming from people. It doesn't matter. Allow that passion or that fire to burn within you. Continue. That rhymed. I didn't mean to do that, but really it's about just holding that fire, holding that that spark of creativity, that inspiration. This is something you want to really keep your energy high. So it's time. You're good. You're good with the high energy. You got creativity next. Air. Let the air flow, and you will gain inspiration. So this is about being still just flowing in that energy, not trying to control it, not trying to give it order, allowing some of that chaotic energy. You know how to work well within the chaotic energy. That's that feminine energy. That's where creation comes from. It's where everything starts on a physical plane, in a manifesting plane. So after manifested, that's where it comes. It starts really time to put it to work. So it's probably something you've already worked on or already been thinking about and manifested in your head, in your mind. Now it's coming to the part where you really need to put that energy into it to bring it to fruition here. Nanu. You're awesome. All right, Christy Baker, or Krista, how do you say that? Is it Christy? Aquarius, huh? Jupiter just came back. Nice. Hello, Billy Joe. What? No, wait. No, what? Welcome. Nice to see you. Okay, this one is for... Christy. And then somebody just left a donation. Looks like Shield V Nova. Sent me a $5 donation. Thank you, Shield Nova. Donations are on my link tree. Let me put, and they are scrolling right here at the bottom, but let me put it up on the screen too. Or do you want to leave it there, honey, and kind of just, you want to pin that? So Norma's going to pin it in the comments. Kathy just sent all the information there. So down at the bottom is my link tree, and that's where all my pay links are. Kind of change that up for people I know. They're like, damn it. So I wanted to do it before I followed these links. But figured link tree would help, be easier just because it's where everything is. There it is. Twice. Thank you both, Kathy and Norma. All right, Christy. You got purge. I feel like the emotions and the energy is running really intensely now. It's a good thing. However, you need to let some of that out, like letting go of some of that burden of just, not just things you're holding on to or worries that you just want to let go. Just take some time to breathe, close your eyes, and imagine all of that not having fear attached to it anymore. Fear doesn't matter in this situation. Fear usually doesn't matter. Concern, paying attention, being smart, making good judgments, that matters. But really, fearing is just fearing things that could happen. And I feel like you get to a point where you are ready to kind of jump on something and go for it, and then you may get scared. It's like afraid to jump into the deep end. So you're being told, the universe is helping you kind of purge a lot of these old kind of programming, this old programming that tells you can't, so you can move forward, so you can make that level up. So Jupiter's a good planet for you right now. So that's always happy feelings. But I'll understand that right now, if you're feeling like these heavy feelings, they're there so you can deal with them and let them go. Crazy week, eh? Yeah. Lovely to meet you too, Billy. All right, it looks like Nova. Where is Nova? Shield Nova. Is it just me or the comments coming through slow? There she is. Or he, I'm not sure. You're very welcome, Christy. All right, Shield, do you have a question? And if you have a real, if that's not your real first name, just leave me your first name. You don't have to leave a last name. Yeah, mostly by donation. We've got a couple of donations we're just doing right now. If you'd like to leave a donation or tip, we're doing 3 card readings. Other than that, we are trying to fit in some 1 card readings as well. Jimmy. Okay, Jimmy. Do you have a question? All right. Anything in regards to spirituality? Okay. Thank you, Jimmy, for your tip. All right. This one is for Jimmy, or also known as Shield Nova. Ooh. You got the Shaman card. First card out of the deck. So this is about, I feel like you've kind of finished spirit as to spirituality. The shaman is telling you that you're completing, or you're getting to a point where you are back into that shamanistic energy. It's not something that ever left you. It's just something you may be rediscovering now. So allow your mind to open. Allow yourself to kind of, any information that you're coming, let it filter. Give it some time to kind of marinate so you can think about it for a while before projecting it or teaching it to anybody else. Give it some time to, when it starts to actually make sense, and it's got to make common sense as well, because we live on this plane of existence, and that common sense is the most important thing we have. So if you can mix that common sense and that imagination, or those messages that are coming through, you have a good message. But I feel like this is in the past position. So usually the shaman is about completion, or making sure that you can complete it by kind of tying up any loose end that needs to be. But I feel like you're caught up. So you're kind of in this place now where you're starting to utilize it. Like I was saying, the flute card is about expression, really projecting out what you've learned, teaching others. This is where you're playing your song, brother. I feel like you feel most comfortable being able to impart wisdom on others and help them see it, so they can further and go further in their life. And so maybe avoid some pitfalls along the way because of your knowledge, because of your experience. Just understand, when you are giving that advice and you are giving that kind of energy to someone else, that keep your integrity, right? You don't want to tell them what they're doing. You want to allow them to find it themselves. So, and that is a hard thing to do. Trust me, I work on it every day. It's not easy. You too. Have a great day, Nikki. We'll talk to you soon. All right. So, last card. Purpose. Again, telling you, you're not right where you're supposed to be. I do feel like more study, more research, more meditation, more just contemplation, utilizing that crown and that third eye chakra, but really focusing on opening up all your chakras, if that's the kind of way you want to look at it. You don't have to look at it through the chakra technique, but I feel like it's important that you keep your mind there while staying grounded. So be willing to raise to higher heights, to learn more, always be seeking that truth, always be seeking things that, have questions to. But really what's important is you keep seeking. right? But knowing that a lot of that is already within you, your memories, they're not locked. There's just, it's when you're willing to open those doorways in your mind. And that's when you unlock a lot of the memories. Staying grounded is an issue for me too. I know, I get way up there. And that's why we have to keep common sense and spirituality, we got to keep them. They've got to stay balanced. Not too much of one, not too much of the other. What does it just mean? The logos and the mythos, right? The mythology and the real, or what is real here? What is real in our reality? We have to be able to work within those. I don't want to say limits, but there are certain rules. We can still utilize earth magic. We can still utilize our gifts. But we need to staying grounded is basically just knowing that, there are the practical is important. Staying practical about things, our thinking, but always being willing to kind of look ahead. That's how we make discoveries. That's how we make, any great mind that's either invented something or discovered some formula or something. It's been because they've been forward thinking. They've used their psychic abilities. They've used their visionary techniques. Like I said, it comes within all of us. We all get that. It's part of our human existence because our soul is connected. Our soul is much more than body. Or much less if you'd like to think about it. I mean, it's the ether. It's the spirit. Let me see here. Which link did you click on? Thank you. You're very welcome, Jimmy. Thank you. Hope that resonated. All right. Well, I'm going to go for now. I've got a couple things I've got to do, but I will be back on shortly, probably within the next day or two. And I'll be putting out content. So make sure you follow my page if you like what you see. If you'd like to schedule a reading, a private reading, go to my website at psychicshaman333.com. And you can schedule something there. It's all set up for you to do that. Makes it pretty user-friendly. I'm trying to make my website as user-friendly as possible. But I do have one card, the Knowing card. So this was the card of the day for all of us, the collective. And if somebody did leave a donation and I just didn't get to you yet, we can still do it. We'll just do it afterwards. Like it might take a few minutes before I can get to it, but I will still send you a 3-card reading. Trying to find the card now because it's buried. There it is. Okay, so we got the Knowing card. Stone people. This is about knowing what you're, giving yourself some worth. Knowing that you do more than you think of yourself.